Hi guys, Big Mom will go here, and I'm bringing you a replay commentary for Dota 2 of a recent StarCloud League game. I've recently got a new internet connection and made some changes to my streaming software, so I thought, and I'd like to start doing casting of games, just sort of like amateur sort of stuff. So I thought I'll test out my streaming setup. Again, I know I've streamed previously, but I thought I'll test this new setup, see how things go. So what I've done, I've got some buddies in the StarCloud League. They're in a game. They're from GTE. I've not watched this game yet, so I'm going to watch this game and we'll commentate this game and the second game. The format of this is you play 2 games against each game in your group, and you get points for a win, points for a draw. A draw is 1 win each. But we'll worry about that later. Let's just focus on this game. So I have not seen this game. I do know who wins overall out of the 2 games, but I don't really know what was picked. I don't know anything about the game. So for me, this is going to be exactly as if I was commentating a live game, which is what I'm going to try a little bit to lean towards, even though I have got the advantage I can sort of pause it and do live replays and stuff like that. So I would like to start casting. After I've done this, I'm doing this on a replay because if I need to pause or stop and change graphic settings and so on to make it play smooth, then I can do that. Whereas I couldn't do that if it was in a live game; it'd be too late. So I love the Lena loading screen. In fact, I love Lena. If she was real, I'd marry her. Everybody loves Lena. I love the cinematic display. Right, so the guys I know, GTE, Graphite Gaming. We've got Aluminium, the guy with the Chinese writing, and I think his name's Sam. I can't read that writing, I have no idea what it says. We've got Noob, IKEA, and we've got a stand-in Victor. Again, no idea who they're playing. I know a couple of characters that some of them play, but I don't really know. I don't really know much about what's going to be happening in this game. So NG, we've got Roku, Medveditsa, Dog. Oh, what a name!
Radiant Team Ban.
Creamart and Spider. So again, this is StarCloud League. This is for amateurs. I believe
Dire Team Ban.
The lower bracket for these. So these guys are completely new to playing Dota competitively. You might find some of these guys will have barely even played Captain's Mode at
Radiant
all.
Team Ban.
So we've got Ban Doom and Void already. I wouldn't really say too
Dire
much
Team
about the Ban Silencer as well. I wouldn't say too much about banning particular characters because at this level, I don't think it really matters
Radiant
that much.
Team Pick.
Okay, ban OD. I would imagine at this sort of amateur level, you want to be banning people that your team struggles to counter effectively. So I mean, it does vary. I mean, if you're going for a particular strategy, you know, we can all watch the pro strategies and try them out.
Dire Team
Might
Pick.
be worth banning someone who counters that strategy, but we'll see how they go. So we've got Shadow Shaman and Lycan, a little bit of push from both of them. We'll see whether I would think Lycan's he's got to be going jungle with that. Okay, come on guys, who else are we gonna have? I have actually seen the first 2 minutes of this game, but I don't remember who picked what, let alone who played what.
10 seconds remaining.
Ooh,
5 seconds remaining.
It's gonna go to random.
Venomancer.
Ooh, Venomancer. So plenty of
Radiant Team Pick.
Let's see how next gen does it. But both teams taking their time. To be honest, if it'd be nice to see one team picking quick, trying to put a bit of pressure on the other team.
10 seconds remaining.
So they don't get to discuss counters as effectively. 1
Radiant
minute 50 is
Team
enough
Ban.
pro teams, but at this level, I would expect they don't know it well enough to pick without at least discussing it a little bit.
Dire Team Ban.
Quite a pity they've banned AA. I love AA in team fights. I wouldn't have thought, looking at these two though, that GTE are going to be going for team
10
fights.
seconds remaining.
So I doubt they'd have been picking AA up.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe I suspect they just banned it because they don't want to play against it.
Radiant team ban.
Same with Razor. Razor's pretty insane.
Dire team
AoE
ban.
damage can be pretty handy in a team fight. Don't think that's going to happen here. Oh, another banning out a pusher. Interesting.
Dire team pick.
And another one. PL. I hate PL. If it was me playing on GTE, I'd have banned PL. I hate playing against PL. Most of the characters I play are area nukers, so I shouldn't hate PL. But you know what it's like in pub games. They let him free farm. There's nothing you can do about it.
10 seconds
you got to play on
remaining.
your own to go and take him out. And then you leave your team 1-1
5
down.
seconds
They
remaining.
get wiped without you if you try and go and take him out yourself.
Reserve
That's
time.
why I like ranked so much better. Ranked is so much better, especially once you get above 3k MMR, which I'm not at the minute, because I went through a silly period of trying out new characters in ranked. Do not do that. That's cost me about 400 MMR. And then you get to a point where people don't work together anymore, and it's just like playing normal pub games.
Bristleback!
Radiant team pick.
Can't. So we've got two sources of slow there. So we've got
Omni-Knight.
the vicious nasal
Dire
goo.
team pick.
Slows percentage per stack. Covers the target in snot, lovely, causing it to have reduced armor and movement speed. Multiple cast stacks, stack and refresh the duration. So it's 4 stacks, 12% once it's maxed out. So that's 48% slow. And we've also got a 50% slow from Venomancer. So
10 seconds
it's going to
remaining.
be very, very hard to get away. I think slow's a bit wasted from Lycan's perspective.
5 seconds.
With
5
his ult, he
seconds
doesn't need it
remaining.
to chase people down, but we are going to have a situation where
Reserve time.
whatever GTE do here, next Genesis are just going to
Radiant
have to
team
sit and tank
pick.
it. There's going to be no way they can run. But looking at their lineup, they're going to be tanking it. They've got Wraith King. Doesn't look like they're going to be wanting to run. They're going to be looking to want GTE to not be able to run. Wraith King, melee, always a good combination. Melee with Omni Knight lets you get off the purification. Works really well with melee heroes.
Dire team ban.
With GTE having Lycan and Bristleback melee, they're going to take some damage whenever they go to attack someone when Omni Knight's around. Clockwork again, nice pickup with Omni Knight. You cog people in.
10 seconds
Lock
remaining.
people in. Omni Knight's got straight in there with that extra nuke on him.
5 seconds
So it's
remaining.
360 damage to anyone in there with Clockwork. Chances are, if Omni Knight's around when Clockwork
Reserve
cogs
time.
someone, Clockwork is going to be coming out of that cog with almost no damage, ready to chase down somebody else. Rubik, I love Rubik in terms of team fights. That could be quite interesting if Rubik can steal cogs, or maybe even Guardian Angel. That could be quite handy. Because looking at this lineup, NG's
Radiant team
most
ban.
of their damage is going to be physical. There's going to be a little bit from nukes, but most of it's going to be physical with Wraith King and Clockwork. Most of it does look most physical. So if we can
Dire
pick
team
Guardian
pick.
Angel, got a lot of health regen, immunity from physical damage for 8 seconds. It's going to be
Radiant team pick.
going to be a really good pickup if Rubik can steal that. Viper, yeah, Viper's definitely plugging a gap there. They needed some more. They needed somebody ranged who's a really heavy hitter. I know Venom does hit quite hard, but it's mostly with his nukes, with Poison Nova. I mean, Poison Nova does a horrible amount of damage, but it can't kill someone. It can't bring them below 1 HP.
10 seconds remaining.
Often, by the time that's ticked off, a fight
5
is over.
seconds remaiing.
Again, because it's more slow with. Got
Reserve time.
80% movement slow. Viper's all about slow though. There's 25. I mean, most of Viper's abilities have got slow on them. So yeah, 3 of Viper's abilities have got a movement slow on them. You're not going to be going anywhere with GTE's lineup. I think what maybe they want to be doing in GTE, whenever they get into team fights, they probably want to be popping an attack on everyone and before they focus somebody down. That is going to make it very hard for next gen to maneuver in fights. But we'll see how this goes. You know, sometimes you just want to pop the damage off, but maybe hit everyone once, pop nukes, and then focus somebody else. Nobody's going to be running, not with these 3. Go on next gen. Let's see what we get. Taking the time a bit here. It'd be interesting to see whether they pick another melee to synergize with Omni Knight. They've got, I mean, the only range they've got at the minute is Shadow Shop. They're going to pick somebody ranged, surely. But again, they only, you know, Venomancer's range, his right click's not that great, and really he wants to get in close. Oh, Puck, nice. So they're going to be making sure nobody can get out for Omni Knight to use his purification. Right, so we've got Dog on Puck, Roku on Wraith King, Noob on Bristle, Medvedista on Clockwork, Creemar on Shadow Shaman, Victor the Standing on Viper, Aluminium, I think that's team captain, on Lycan, Spider on Omni Knight, and one more, Sam on Rubik. If anyone could tell me how to pronounce that, that'd be great. Okay. Right, so I would imagine we're going to be seeing a rocket flare come out from the Clockwork here.
Prepare for battle.
Usually the way, you know, check your out. Yeah, there's something coming over here. Yeah, it's usually the way, right? So Lycan's gone, Quelling Blade, Stout Shield, Tango. He's going jungle. Rude. Right, these guys are taking far too long to get out. Let's have a quick look at the player perspective. These guys are taking far too long to get out of the base. I mean, that's 2 rocket flares. Level 1 Roche, let's go. In the all chat. With the smack talk. So, Bristleback.
30 seconds to battle.
Here, Chase. Let's have a quick look at Bristleback. Yeah, I like that set. But it looks very different, but I like it. Cool set. Okay, player perspective. Let's have a look at the rest of them. So, let's go left to right.
The battle begins.
Wraith King. Well, he's going farming, definitely. That's going to be, yeah, lovely. It's done first. Maybe he's going to be going for a kill. So Clockwork. Who we got? Clockwork. I suppose Wraith King doesn't need the heal. But we've got Tri-Lane.
Double damage.
That's why he's got the stun. It's just setups. Right, so Clockwork. Clockwork's going to be solo in the easy lane then. That's going to be interesting. And all he's got is regen and a stout shield. Yeah, so he's got to stay alive. Puck mid naturally. I shouldn't see it being too much of a problem here. Viper's got quite good range. Ooh, Veno's coming in. Oh, Veno, do something. Venomancer. If it was me, I don't see why he's done that. Don't see why Veno has gone and got the rune, and you know, you want to do something with it when you're going to not just go wandering across the map. Even if you just put 3 or 4 hits on Puck. I mean, he's nearly run out now, look. All he's done is denied that. He could have put 3 or 4 hits on Puck, maybe even dived a little, salved it. Puck would have been chased out of lane, given Viper a massive advantage. And that's completely wasted Venomancer's first minute or so of the game. So Puck, lots of regen here. Personally, me with Puck, I go null talisman, I take tangos off my allies, and then I bottle rush. don't generally. I mean, that's a lot of last hitting power. He was attacking from the low ground there. Not the best idea, but he's still last hitting okay. So Shadow Shaman, he's got magic stick already. Looks like all he's done is wards and regen. He's got the just got 2 wards up. No sentries by the looks of it. But, okay, Omni Knight again gone for the magic stick. Looks like they're probably going to end up pushing this quite hard with 3 up here. But you gotta make stuff happen. You've got 3 people in a lane. You need to make stuff happen. But we've got a tri-lane there. We've got a tri-lane top too. So we've got Lycan in the jungle. Lycan in the top lane. He really ought to go to the jungle. While they're not hammering the tower, he should probably really go to the jungle, get some extra XP. If he can get a level or so ahead, you know, it's going to be a big advantage. Just let Venno and Rubik pop a couple of nukes to harass. It's going to be hard with Omni Knight there because he's going to heal, but maybe pop a couple of nukes to harass. He seems to be. He's on boots already. Probably expected a little bit more, but he's in a tri lane. Very risky. If he gets out of position, the amount of stun they've got there, he'll be dead. And they've not got a lot of counter stun from GTE. They've got the telekinesis from Rubik, who hasn't skilled yet. Interesting. He could have thought he'd at least hit the spell block, but okay. So Bristle back. So solo off lane. Oh, go on, Bristle. Very close there. Very close. It's a very smart move not to dive there. If he'd have dived, he'd have taken too much tower damage at this point. But both. Clockwork is out of regen. He's got reasonable health back, but he's out of regen. So Bristol doing a very good job there, keeping him zoned out. Bristol's got almost all of his regen still. Probably ought to be popping a tango now anyway, but obviously he's focusing on his last hitting. So Venno, again, still got all his regen. He's holding on to a ward, which is really silly. I mean, he could have his ward up here, and he'd be able to look for Shadow Shaman trying to swing round. At the minute, Shadow Shaman possibly going for a gank on Viper. Looks like he can't really decide where he wants to go. But
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, he's dewarding. He's looking for. He's dropping sentries, looking for wards. But if Venno wasn't holding onto his ward, Peter missed that then. Let's go back 10 seconds.
Fear not heresy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and Omni Knight comes in with a nuke. Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He needs to react much faster. He might have had a chance to run out. Let's just have a quick look when the stun actually wore off. Let's go back a little bit more. Okay, so Venno, he's out here. So he comes round. He gets way out of position.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, there's no way he was getting out there alive. He was taking creep damage. He was taking hero damage. Way out of position. That was a free kill he gave to NG. Who was playing Venno again? IKEA. Time to flat back that, mate. So Viper, let's see how Viper's doing. Viper's got 15 last hits in 4 minutes. That's not brilliant, but not bad. Puck will have been harassing him quite a bit. I mean, he's out of regen, so yeah, Puck has clearly been harassing him. You might want to turn the shop off so he can see what he's doing.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I remember when I was really new to Dota, I used to leave the shop up all the time, so it was quicker and easier for me to buy things before I knew what the quick buy was for. See, Puck here, Puck should have no problem here. Puck's nuke has got a massive range. But he shouldn't be getting close enough to be hit by more than like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, Puck should survive that easy. I mean, he's got a bottle.
Stay near.
Nice. Yeah, easy kill for Puck.
I do not
Poison kill finished him off,
comprehend.
but he probably ought to have bottled before he went in. Hindsight and everything, and it's easier to when you're watching. If he'd bottled and then threw the illusory orb, or through the illusory orb and then bottled. Let's just go back a sec.
I do not comprehend.
So if he bottled now, he's got a couple of seconds of heal,
Silence.
which would have given him just
I
enough
do not
to get the
comprehend.
next bottle charge off then. Just enough. It was a good kill. I mean, he got the hit on Viper first, so Puck got XP, Viper didn't. So good job for Puck there. Excellent move phasing out to dodge the attack. It takes a lot of work, with a lot of practice with Puck to get that right, to always be phasing out. I wonder if Puck's going to be going for a Blink Dagger. Personally, I am not fond of a Blink Dagger on Puck. I like to play really dangerously. I like going for damage items. That's probably why my MMR is below 3k. But I love the damage items with Puck. I say I don't like to blink in Dream Coil and then orb out. I like to skill shot the orb in, silence, Dream Coil, Dagon somebody, Yule Scepter myself, and then wait for my team to pick up to finish him off. But you've got to have a team you can rely on there. Let's take another look in top. Let's see how Lycan's farming. 22, that's...
Hold.
Yeah, I mean, Wraith King is farming significantly better than Lion.
Double kill.
That may switch around now though. I mean, he's got a... Now we've got the kill on him. I mean, GTE are leading. This is a good start for GTE. Let's take a quick look at the experience and gold. Yeah, definitely going in GTE's favour. XP is... and gold. Yeah, both going in GTE's favour. Take a look at the... kills, last hits, denies. Oh, kills, death, assist. So 2 kills to Lycan, 2 kills to Bristle. Yeah, Bristle
Radiant's
is
bottom tower is
destroying,
under attack.
Clockwork. Excellent job down there. Last hits, denies. Yeah, Bristle really doing work down on the bottom lane. He's completely... yeah, he's destroying Clockwork. I mean, 34 to 15 to Clockwork's 22-0. Bristle is... he's good. I know he's not got a lot of harass, but when you're up against somebody else, let's just have a quick look at what their items and stats. So Bristleback 77 last hitting power at level 8. All he's got is treads and boots. I think all he started with was a stout shield though, so you know, he didn't get any extra last hitting power from that. Let's have a quick look at Clockwork. So 77 to... I mean, he's got more now. But yeah, Clockwork's got more last hitting power. Significantly more. I mean, some of that comes from the 24 damage. A lot of that comes from the 24 damage on the treads, but... really, these heroes at the minute, they're both similar last hitting power. Obviously, Bristleback going straight for tank. But he's completely wrecking the Clockwork. Absolutely wrecking him. Yeah, looks like Clockwork's giving up, decided to go roaming. Oh, and he missed his ult. That's not good. That's not what you want. Is, I mean, he's leaving Bristleback down in the bottom lane to free
Radiant's
farm.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's wasting time, he's sapping up XP from mid, and he's leaving Bristleback to free farm. I mean, Bristleback is already out farming him. He needs to find some way of just sort of nuking him from safety, you know, harass the hell out of him, to at least slow down his farm rate. I mean, we should probably look at maybe one of the supports to rotate in at this point and give him a hand, because top lane, not really struggling that badly. If we take a look at top, they don't need 3 there. They'd manage if say if Shadow
Radiant's
Shaman
middle
was to
tower is
rotate
under
out
attack.
down to Bristleback, just rotate out, be gone for a minute. If they time it right, they could get a kill on the Bristleback. I would think. Clockwork's he's got plenty of damage for it. I mean, at the very least, they'd chase him out of lane, and all he'd have to be is gone for a minute. And a minute, they're not going to push up in a minute. Not with Omni Knight. I mean, Omni Knight can nuke the creep waves quite effectively. But, you know, they need to be helping the Clockwork here, because Clockwork's really struggling. Clockwork is effectively doing nothing this game so far. He's just sitting soaking up XP, which is good. I mean, you need to not die, but while he's not getting XP, his team needs to do something about that. While he's not getting gold, his team needs to do something about that.
Oh, you want some of this, eh?
Elsewhere, we've got... I mean, Wraith King is doing very well. Really should be though. I mean, they've got a lot of stun. It's very, very dangerous for GTE to come anywhere near this top lane. Say Rubik's got the telekinesis, but telekinesis isn't good enough because they've got no. They haven't
Dyer's
got
middle tower is under attack.
As NG has. NG's got, you know, they've got Hex and they've got Shackles, and they've got the Wraith Fire Blast from Wraith King. So they've got a lot of stun in this lane, which means anyone who gets out of position when the backups are not right there with them from GTE, they're dead. It doesn't matter who it was in this lane. If one person gets out of position on their own, they're dead. End of story. Even if they're lucky and they get away, they're gonna chew through all the health. They're gonna have to back off and go heal. But we'll see. I mean, GTE. I think GTE are doing quite well here. They've got a significant lead both in gold and XP. It's not insurmountable and it seems to be slowing down at the minute. Obviously NG being very careful. The Bristleback is now playing more safe. Venomancer seems to be doing the same thing. So, you know, we're avoiding feed here.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Last hits denies. The Bristle's absolutely dominated. Lycan is now pulled ahead of Wraith King. Yeah, this game definitely doing well for GTE. I mean, yeah, the gold and XP graphs are both accelerating towards GTE again. If they could carry this on, if we just have this sort of laning stalemate and GT carry it on, GT are going to win this game. They'll snowball, but we'll see. We'll see if NG responds at all. Ooh, Soul Ring on the Omni Knight now. That's good. Excellent pick up on Omni Knight. You know, spam mana heal. You know, it's 3 nukes effectively. It's Omni Knight's heal. Purification is only a 10-second cooldown. Takes 140 mana. You get 150 mana from the Soul Ring, but it takes off 150 HP. And Purification heals 270. So you can continually spam with Soul Ring on Omni Knight. See what I mean? Anyone gets out of position. It's just a pity that Omni Knight was a little bit slow there, or he could have saved Wraith King's ult. But
Radiant's
one of the lovely things about Wraith King, he can dive. He can dive hard as long as he's got his ult up and people to give him to cover him to back out. He can dive hard with that ult. So effectively that's a free kill on
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lycan. So that should start to pull it back a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely. That was a very significant kill there, pulling the XP graph and the gold graph back in the direction of NG. It's still not turned around, but very, very significant change, significant swing for NG there. Spotted out by the wards coming in. That's a free kill on Viper.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Shadow Shaman goes down for it. He was right in the middle of the fight there when he had no health. Oh, this looks like it's going to be 3 man white. No, they're not going to chase it. Bristleback rotating in there out of nowhere. I didn't even see when he came in. I saw him fighting, but I didn't see when he came in. That's excellent there. Two kills for GTE, which the Scott have swung it. Yeah, swinging back towards GTE again. I mean, it's so close this game, but still 5-9, and GTE topping the last hits bar quite significantly. Well, there's only two people really denying properly in this game: the Shadow Shaman and Bristleback.
Dire's middle
Bristleback's the
tower
only
is
one with
under
a
attack.
half decent score.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, they've got to lose. Yeah, they're going to lose that tower. There's no way they can defend that. Not a chance.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, yeah, that's got to be pushing the gold lead, even bigger lead now, towards in GTE's favour. Yeah, 4,000 gold ahead for the team. Nearly 4,000 XP. In fact, over 4,000.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I say it's not insurmountable yet, but it's starting to get to the point where NG are really going to struggle, and that's another tower going to go down for.
Radiant's bottom tower has
And Viper
fallen.
got the last hit on it as well. So a big, even bigger gold lead for GTE.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah, we're
attack.
pushing the gold lead well over 5,000 now. Well, that's like
Dire
1,000
structures
gold
are
per head.
fortified.
That's, that's a decent. 1,000 gold is quite a significant amount. We're talking almost a plate mail.
Dire's middle tower
Tanky
has
items,
been
we're
denied.
talking point booster, soul booster, vitality orb nearly. Halfway to a blink dagger. But at least NG's managed to take that mid tower in exchange. It's very important if you can't defend a tower that you take one.
Dire's top tower is
take
under
one in
attack.
exchange. You make sure you get something out of it. So we should see that gold graph at least level off a little bit with that tower takedown. But it's just whether it's going to be enough. I mean, we've still got GT's got nearly a 7,500 gold lead. And over 4,000 XP lead. It's not looking good for NG at this point. Let's just take
Dire's
a quick look at
top
the net
tower
worth.
is under attack.
Yeah, totally one-sided here. I mean, the three top farmers on GTE are all well above the three top farmers on NG. Maybe Wraith King would have been better off going
Radiant's
for the
middle
lifesteal
tower is under
at
attack.
the start, so he could stay in there more aggressive, rather than. I mean, if he'd have not relied on Omni Knight's heal to heal him and thinking they could go for kills, maybe he could have stayed in there and farmed a little bit more aggressively.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Healing and harm.
Kills. See, there's not really that many kills on the board yet. At least Puck's pulling one back. I mean, Puck's 3 for 3. That's not bad. But Viper's 4 for 3. Viper's got the assists as well. That assist goal's really important. So kill. Last hits denied. Let's see if this continues to pull out. So we're pulling out quite a
Radiant's
significant
top
lead now.
tower is under attack.
And it looks like Viper's going to overtake Wraith King as well. Now at this point, it becomes a little bit less important. And that's nice move from NG there.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Got to keep taking Bristleback down.
Catch up.
That's got to be big. I mean, he's the most farmed person.
Radiant's middle
and the
tower is
highest
under
level
attack.
on GTE's team. That's got to be quite a significant kill for GTE. I mean, look how far they.
Sun.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Here we go with the kill going on the board.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, kill Rubik's head.
I join the great convoy.
Oh, massive.
Has
Drop that back.
Send.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll slow this down. So Rubik and Bristle already dead. So we've got Omni Knight swinging round at the top. We've got Shadow Shaman. So we've got Radiant sitting, waiting to engage here. Doesn't look like Dire have got any vision. So we've got Puck gonna skill shot at the back. Still no blink on Puck. He's not had it delivered yet. So skill shot comes in at the back. He knows he's got his silence ready, so he can be safe here. And he knows his team's there to back him up. So Viper's going to come in the back.
Dire's bottom tower is under
He would
attack.
probably have been better served on Puck. It still would have caught him, but Puck's got to go down at this. He is an easy death. Oh, nice phase out from Puck. One of the reasons I love Puck. You can dodge attacks. But yeah, the poison finishes him off there.
Radiant's
But
middle
now,
tower is under
Venomancer,
attack.
is he going to get? Yeah, he gets everybody in the Gale. So that is a massive impact now. This is where Venomancer's really, really handy, is that you probably see Radiant pick up a lot of kills now, but they're still taking poison damage. See, we've got the Poison Nova still ticking away, and that ticks away for quite a long time. So again, we've got, yeah, Poison Nova, he's still ticking away. See, he's going to stay alive for a bit, and he's going to do damage to GTE, but in the end he's going to go down anyway. Okay, let's go back to normal speed now. We don't need to.
Invisibility.
The Poison Nova, I love that ability. I don't really play Venomancer, but I love the ability.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a lovely team fight ability for the fact that
Boom,
if he gets your entire team with it, you know your team's dead. So it's, do you back off, do you try and heal, or do you dive in and try and burst them down before they kill you? Nice dodge from Clockwork there. He's got to have the cock shot. No mana. Viper's really hanging his ass out here. Viper's got to go down here yet.
You should be honored.
Bristleback coming in to see if he can pick up the kill. Nice piggy. He's just diving way too deep there. That's got to be a
Dire's
free
top
kill.
tower is under attack.
No, from the nice move from GT. Come on, Bristle. He's got to die for this. He's dived. Wait, I know it's a Bristle and he's tanky, but he's got to die. They can't let him dive that far and live to tell the tale.
Fear not heresy.
I can't believe he's going to survive. Bristle.
A midsummer nightmare.
Much
He's out.
appreciated.
Bristle's out. I can't believe it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So unlucky, NG. Unlucky. I can't believe he survived that. With a dive like that. Them big plays, man. Them big plays. It does make me wonder whether that was skill on the Bristleback's part, that he knew he could dive that hard, or it was just it was being too ballsy and he got lucky. I'm inclined to suggest he got lucky, but his farm rate says otherwise. Although it seems to have dropped off while they're roaming. Both teams seem to be picking up hardly any farm while they're roaming. Yeah, you got to go about looking to kills. You got to be going out
has
looking to get
fallen
map
to the
control
Dire.
and take the objectives, but it seems like both kills are now forgetting to farm. Both teams not farming. Not good. Clockwork seems to be
Dire's
catching up a little
bottom
bit now.
tower is
Maybe
under attack.
Clockwork's going away farming while he's just sitting farming somewhere while everything's quiet.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman doing a brilliant
Dire's
job here.
bottom tower has fallen.
They got a lot of counter push from Venomancer.
Dire's
here.
bottom
Venomancer should be-
tower is under attack.
He should be able to stack
Do it
those
with
wards
flair.
up. Make sure NG can't push up.
Silence.
it's just anticipating when they're coming in. I mean, I would imagine that they've not got a lot of... If they've got wards left in the shop, probably not a lot, because they've recently put 2 down.
I'm mechanically reclined.
Well, that bristleback is completely destroying. Let's have a look at the graph. Yeah, GTE starting to snowball a little. I mean, it's not out of control yet, but it's getting there. Not many teams pull back from a 10,000 experience and gold lead. It's not unheard of, but it's not common. Nice hook.
Here I am.
Nice dodge. Although hook has got to go down from this. Oh, repel is too late when you're already poisoned.
Killing spree!
Yeah, he goes down. Easy kill.
Dominating.
GT is
Double
completely wrecking
kill.
it now. That 10,000 gold lead is way, way too much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Ownage. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'll be very surprised if NG pull this back.
Mega kill.
That's 4 down.
Radiant's
They've got to
middle
lose
tower
rack.
has fallen.
They've got to lose rack from this as well. Let's have a quick look at Shadow Shaman. What's he doing? He's got his ult up. He might be able to use his ult to defend this. Right, yeah, that's it. Serpent Ward goes down. That's got to defend it. Don't stick around, GTE. Oh, they're just going to eat the wards. They're going to eat the... Oh, he's chewed through that way too quick. Yeah, they're going to have to lose rack. There's no
Dire's
way
top
Hook
tower
and
is
Shadow
under
Shaman
attack.
can defend that on their own. No way. Let's have a quick look. Where are we looking? Shadow Shaman. He's got no mana.
This wound will howl again.
He's going to go down now. That's Shadow Shaman. That's a dead Shadow Shaman, surely.
Radiant's
So
middle
lucky they
tower
swapped
has
to-
fallen.
They swap focus from him. Another
Unstoppable
couple of good hits and he'd have been
ownage.
dead. I think they might actually save the racks on this.
Wolves shall howl my dirge tonight.
Well, looks like GTE overstayed their welcome. 2 dead, but they got 2 towers and quite significant damage to the rack. Or maybe not.
Dire's bottom
He had a
tower
load
is
of wards
under
drop there. I
attack.
could have sworn he was hammering the racks, but I can't believe they got nothing in on it. And they sacrificed 4. Definitely overstayed their welcome there. Let's see if we can just watch the chase. Yep, so NG now all spawned back. They're chasing him down. And we've got the Poison Nova coming out, but there's nobody alive still to do much damage for
Dire's bottom tower is under
Now
attack.
he's going to chase Rubik down. Rubik's trying to juke through the trees, but
And found it wanting.
still, he's got no mana, he's got little health. He could use his boots, perhaps at least get a couple of nukes off. Oh, come on, yeah. Oh, at least he picks up the clockwork before he dies. But where's he blink to? Where's he blink to? He might get out.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Oh, I
attack.
can't believe he can't get out. Come on. But it doesn't look like NG no wards down here, so he's gonna get out. What are you really? He's revealed himself now. He really needs to get back and heal. That stun is going to be really, really handy. Having 2 disables on GTE's team, very, very useful. But how long is it? He's got it for quite a while still, so should be able to make good use of it. Don't tell me he's going to pick up the DD. No, he probably should, because we've got Shadow Shaman coming in nearby.
Double damage.
Oh, they've got to be getting ready to swing in. 1 sec. 1 min max. PC problems. Oh, not good. Please wait. Guys, it's a tournament match. They're not going to drop out just because you've had to pause. I forget SCL's rules exactly, but I think they're pretty much in line with most tournaments. Tend to be you get 10 minutes per team. 10 minutes where we just get to sit and stare at a grey screen. Let's take a quick look around the map. So we've got plenty of vision near the Roche pit and in Radiant's jungle, from a little bit from both sides. Dire at this point, they've got vision over a lot of the map. No way Radiant are going to be able to farm. No way. The only way I think NG are going to pull it back at this point, being as we've got an about 9,000 XP lead and 12,000 gold lead. I think the only way NG are going to pull this back is if GTE overextends massively and loses a team in a team fight for very little loss on NG's part. If that happens, you know they're gonna dramatically close that gap.
Killing
It's not gonna happen
spree.
when Shadow Shaman's getting caught out like that. Looks like Omni Knight's gonna go down as well. We've got Viper chasing him. He's definitely gonna go down. It's just whether did we get any revenge kills from it? We've got Puck. Yeah, Puck's gonna go down too. Dives in way too far. Right, blink out, Puck. Come on, save yourself.
No!
Let's go back there a sec. Did he have the blink on cooldown? Yes, he did, but he decided to attack anyway. Came off cooldown just as he faded back in. 2.25 seconds and 3 seconds. He could have blinked out.
Dominating.
But he attacked instead. So again, 3 lost to 2. May do something to level the graph out slightly, but it's not going to pull it back in NG's favour anywhere near what they need. At least at this point, with Shadow Shaman getting up to, now he's got the level 2 Serpent Ward. On a tier 1 tower, he's pretty much guaranteed to take the tower if it's taking a little bit of damage. If he gets the opportunity. And it's just whether GTE give him it. This game looking very one-sided at the minute. Let's say GTE, we're at least farming again. Viper seems to have dropped off a little bit in terms of farm. Wraith King catching up. Clockwork is he's consistently farming. Bristleback shut him down, but he is coming back up the chart. Something that a lot of people forget. Once they get out of laning stage, they forget to farm as they go from lane to lane, and it's surprising how much gold and XP that gets you. People just wander from lane to lane looking for kills. You need to be killing creeps in between.
Fear nothing.
Really, that was way too obviously an illusion. Way too obvious. You don't want to dive hard with it. If you're trying to distract someone with your illusions, you want to sort of only just reveal it and then leg it. Try and
Dire's top
make out
tower
like
is
you were
under
caught out
attack.
on a mistake, but just diving hard is never going to distract anyone who's got brains.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Shaman's taking the tower. Didn't even have to waste his ult on it, but he's straight out of there. Doesn't want to risk it. Got to get some wards up, get some vision for the Radiant, but thankfully Dire's wards have all worn out now, and doesn't look like they're ready to put more up yet. They probably should. They should be pushing their
Purification.
and they've got some wards, but nowhere near enough. Hang on.
If you
Was that a replay bug? Oh, yeah, of course they change colour when you change to player perspective. Silly me.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Starting to run out
attack.
now. They've been up for quite a while, but
In a line of
Double kill.
finally goes down. We've got a 2-for-1 trade finally. That's got to have pulled. Yeah, we're starting to pull it back now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
With NG getting pickoffs.
Mega kill.
Another one. 3-for-1. Don't dive, guys. Take the tower. You need the gold more than the hero. Oh, that was asking for a kill. That was.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Thinking there. I mean, he's coming in. He's got Rubik still alive. The entire enemy team.
Mega kill.
And the thing with Poison Nova is you need people there to finish people off. And he's straight in. He's on less than 600 health.
Venom
Just
sacks
gets
run
blown up
empty.
instantly.
Dire.
Let's see what actually hit him there. So he runs in. I mean, you can clearly see the enemy team. You can clearly see that they're all there. So we drop he drops a Venomous Gale on Puck. I mean, seriously, this is suicide. He gets almost killed straight away from Omni Knight, and then just a couple of right clicks from the rest of the Radiant team brings him down. That was suicide.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Future full of death.
So all we've got left is a Rubik now. Now at this point in the game, having a team wipe like this can be really devastating because we've got 4 up from on the Dire, now 5.
Dire's top tower is under
They
attack.
can take towers solo
Dire's
very,
structures
very
are
quickly,
fortified.
So we should be seeing NG take towers here and take a lot more map control back. A very significant loss to get everyone there. I mean, if you know, maybe if the Venomancer had stayed alive, they could have at least harassed a little bit, drop the wards to slow him down. That probably would have been the smart move, but maybe he didn't realise how many of his teammates were dead.
Regeneration!
We all make mistakes, but look at that. I mean, that's brought the XP graph massively back towards NG and the gold graph as well. So with 4,000 XP and 7,500 gold, it's by no way in NG's favour yet, but that was a massive swing back. This is now back to being a close game. Looks like GTE hanging around the Roche pit. Maybe they're thinking of Roche, but it's warded by both teams. It's not going to be easy.
Rock it on.
Yeah, Radiant knows what they're doing. They're checking it. Will they have not seen him and decided they were missing? Yeah, Dire going into Roche. Will it's a question of whether Radiant can contest it. Hook's Dream Coil is up, so they've got some good. They can keep them locked down.
In your face.
Oh, that's Viper Dead. That's going to be Viper Dead. Yeah, brilliant there from Omni Knight, using the purification, do some damage. Each Shadow Blades out. Venomous Gale again, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to die in seconds. That Venomous really needs to tank. At this point in the game, to be having your only survivability coming from a medallion of 3 Iron Branches, nowhere near enough. He needs some stats. Maybe if he'd been... I don't think even the Hood of Defiance and Headrest would have kept him alive more than
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Double kill.
That pinned your eyes open, didn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't have kept him alive, not at all. And Hosland throws back. What the thing?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Puck, go on, Puck, get out. I really like seeing games where they turn around. I really want NG to play this
Radiant's
around.
top tower is under attack.
They're going to lose Rax here, though, and surely Puck and Wraith King can't defend that. Not against 4.
Radiant structures are
Not
fortified.
against the monsters that are
Radiant's middle
Bristleback
barracks
and,
are under
and
attack.
Lycan well farmed, Lycan well farmed like that. Oh, he's going in!
Sick burn.
Blows up Lycan, good job. He's going to go down there surely, Wraith King, but he's got the resurrection, reincarnation up. Oh, they're going to get some kills from this. Looks like GTE may have overstayed their welcome.
Oh, that can't be good.
That's it, 3 for none. And they didn't even get racks from it. Viper's got to go down here. He's got a Shadow Blade. He's not going to survive that. No way. Again, Puck with Clockwork. Brilliant combination because Puck can orb in. Anyone who can orb in a nuke into Clockwork works really well with Clockwork. Let's have a quick look at the net worth now. See where we're lying. Net worth. Breaking must have had a lot of kills. How has he got a net worth that high? Well, his farm's not that good. Yeah, they're gonna easy Roche here, I think. Just with Lycanor. They might be able to contest it just with the Gale, you know, it would at least push back NG, but I don't, you know, they'd be sacrificing Venomancers for it easily.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Be well! As if I needed more of this. But I'll take it.
Oh, really? Oh, that is not looking good for GTE now. I mean, the gold graph has swung back to less than 4,000 in fact. The graph is going just in NG's favour. They're really swinging this around now.
Misguided tribute.
Still a close game, but if GTE keep getting caught out and letting NG get kicked off, they're going to lose this game.
Guard us well.
GTE, he's currently got the... He likes that Wraithfly Blast. He keeps stealing that and hanging on to it. I know the stun is handy, but there's got to be... I mean, I would think if he can get it, the Mass Serpent Ward would have been prime target. Oh, that's...
Killing
Lycan
spree.
goes down again.
Ownage.
See, GTE getting too separated here. See, this is different for supports. 1200 health on Shadow Shaman
Dire's bottom tower is under
at level
attack.
16. Venomancer 900 health, still level 11. And this is what's really... I mean, Venomancer is just going to be getting picked off in seconds now. If he gets his poison over off, he's lucky. I mean, just from burst damage alone, you're picking up 320 damage from Ether Shot to multiple targets. You're pulling up
Dire's top tower is
360
under
damage
attack.
from Omni Knight. Venomancer's nearly dead at that.
Dire's top tower
See,
is
while
under
this fight's
attack.
happening, we've got to do it.
How's it going?
It's really going to work on the top tower. Come on guys, you're going to have to get out of there. You can't carry on like this. And it looks like Clockwork's going to overextend.
Dire's
He
top
he shouldn't
tower
have
is
chased
under
that
attack.
down. He was low health, he shouldn't have chased him under the tower. It's really easy to see someone on this low health is so tasty.
Dire's
You
bottom
don't want to be
tower is
chasing
under
him down like
attack.
that. But at this point, NG, they've got both the lanes pushed up. So, both lanes pushed up. So they're taking tower damage at the minute while these fights are happening. In both lanes, they're starting to lose these
Dire's
towers.
top tower is under attack.
If they don't do something about this quickly, GTE are going to lose this game. With that
Dire's
fight,
top tower
they
is
picked up
under
more
attack.
kills. They're swinging it back towards GTE, but oh, this is a very close game now.
Dire's top tower is under
I mean, in
attack.
fact, I would go as far to, in terms of map control, NG has it. I mean, we've only got one tower left up for GTE. Looks like they finally realise I'm trying to push back a little here, but NG all grouped up in the jungle, just following around Wraith King while he's farming. Wraith King, you know, he's BKB, he's Mjolnir, Assault Curious. He's got to be tanky as hell.
Coming in.
Even without his mech carrier nearby for the aura, he's got a huge amount of armor. 58% physical damage resistance. That's just massive. That's without the mech carrier nearby. Oh, he's got the mech carrier, sorry. What else have we got?
I bind you.
Gather round.
Oh, another see, this is where we get somebody who's desperate to farm, just getting caught out. It's not the best. You see how NG here, when they want to farm, they're making sure the rest of the team are just half a screen away. They're farming, but they're farming near each other. Whereas at the minute, GTE are completely split up across the map. We've got one here, one here, one here. And we've got. This is totally. Oh, what the hell?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's just insane. I mean, the amount.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
That's a free tower.
Dire's
Easily.
structures
I mean,
are
the amount
fortified.
GTE was split up then. If any one of them got caught out by NG, they'd have been dead. So there's no way they could have backed each other up. I mean, that spread out across the map, they just couldn't react. That tower was a free tower, easily. And Shaman still has the wards.
Incoming.
I lost.
That was personally, I think that was a bit of a waste. To take Rubik down. What did he steal?
Incoming.
Yeah, nothing from Rubik. Silence as well can't do anything. Bit of a waste, I think. I think Rubik would have died there anyway, and then they could have used the wards to take the racks. But looks like Aluminium's gonna go down. Oh, he's managed to hide in the trees. It's got to get. Yeah, even Puck could easily nuke him down at this point.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Just missed it. But he's gonna get caught out there surely. Yeah, and silent.
Stay near.
My traps.
So that's 2 down for GT. That's got to swing. It's got to be starting to swing significantly towards NG now. Yeah, we're Graph picking back up towards NG. Noob is gonna go down here surely. Wraith King's diving, but he's got his
Radiant's
reincarnation
bottom
ready.
tower is
You're not
under
going
attack.
anywhere, Noob. You're going down.
Godlike.
Consider yourself.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's got a
attack.
Basher and a Mjolnir. There's no way you're running away from that.
Understanding.
This Wraith King is well farmed. Good item choices too. Anyone he finds one-on-one, no way they're going to take him down. Maybe 2-on-1 if
Dire's
somebody
middle
without
tower is
stuns.
under attack.
It's not about the damage there.
Radiant's
it's about
bottom
the,
tower
the
is
Skull
under
Basher and
attack.
the attack speed. Half a second for each attack.
Stuff.
Stun for 1.4 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So about almost 3/4 of the time you're going to be stunned when he's hitting you. Yeah, this has got to be it now. There's no way GT can. I don't think GT can defend it. Maybe NG are going to have to get back in. They've overextended a little bit, but all these wards making a massive difference. It's surprising. They only do a small amount of damage each, but it's surprising how much sort of half a dozen of them in a small area makes. I can't believe NG really overstayed there. If they should have just taken the kills and backed off there, I think. Once it started getting hot with a lot of wards, they should have backed off.
Nothing.
But GT chasing now with hardly any health. I mean, he's got that Ether Shock. He could kill Omni Knight if he manages to catch him with it, but I don't think he's going to. He could force Staff to catch him. Oh, giving the kill to his carry as a good support, but he's going to go down for it. He's going to pay for it. And now Aluminium, he's caught down here with Pucks about. Omni Knight DC is going to blame that on lag in a tournament game, really.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, he's got to be dead. I mean, Puck's there too.
Blaze here.
Oh, that was really bad timing by GTE there. Just gonna juke back and forth. What's Puck got? He's got a Dagon. He could take him. Surely he could take him before his lifesteal kicks in. He's got 600 burst damage. He's got. They could so take him, or could have done.
Greetings.
A little It's too late now.
Radiant
I
structures
finally
are
decided he
fortified.
could take him, but Clockwork goes down
Radiant's
for
middle
it. Way
barracks
too
are
long
under
to wait
attack.
for GTE to get the backup. We're going to lose Rax to this now. But I think
Radiant's
GTE
middle
oh,
barracks
look
have
at
fallen.
the crit from Wraith King. Yeah, they lose Rax, but they lose... Lycan and Venomancer are down for quite a while now. I think this may be it. Can't be much longer. NG pulling this back really. It's still close. GTE are holding on, but they're losing. They've lost their advantage big time. But all lanes still about along the river, so you know a team wipe in either direction. We're going to lose objectives now.
Behold! Silence!
What's Rubik stolen? Hellfire Blast? Wraithfire Blast again? So he's going to go down for that. He's going to pay for that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Put with Dagon, not something you want to mess with. Any squishy character. I mean, this Dagon is doing 700 damage.
Gather round.
Venomancer's
Dire's
barely
bottom
over
tower
11
is under
health.
attack.
I've nearly released the wraith within.
That's it. We're
Here I am.
going to sacrifice his life, maybe. If he's not quick getting out, he's going to go down.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
But he's got a Yules and he's got a Dagon off in a few seconds.
Killing spree!
Will you not rise in my presence?
So tough for me.
I'll put some- That's it. That's the team. That's everyone but Lycan is dead.
Healing shock.
I mean, we've got Put's got a bottle. Get him out.
Dire's middle
He's
tower is
going
under
back to bed.
attack.
Bottle's nothing.
Dire's middle
135
tower
health,
has
nothing.
fallen.
They're looking at it. He's just going to plough through now. I mean, they need. I think
Dire's
they need the
middle
bristle
tower
or
is
the-
under attack.
They need the bristle back up, or they need the Viper up to have a chance to defend this. And they've got 20 seconds of freedom here.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
If NG have done any sense, they're going to wait for both these two to spawn back. As soon as they do, they're going to leg it. But they're going to have racks in the meantime.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Yeah, if they're sensible, they're going to
Dire's
back off
middle
now.
barracks have fallen.
Yeah, backing out. So if we get racks, easy racks there. And big advantage to GTE now. To NG, sorry. Oh, massive difference. Nearly 7,000 XP lead.
Boom, there
Nearly
it goes.
4,000, no, 8,000 gold lead. So they've brought this back from 13,000 gold down to 8,000 gold up. That's more than a 20,000 gold swing, and we're looking at the same sort of situation with the XP. Nearly a 20,000, in fact more than a 20,000 XP swing. And the two lowest level heroes on the dire side is this Venomancer just keeps getting blown up in fights. I mean, he's finally starting to get some health with the belt of strength. Oh, is he building a necro? He's got to be building a necro book with that. Surely it's a bit late for going to push a build. And you pick up pipe. Pipe's a team fight item. A very expensive team fight item. But each to their own. That's it. One more team fight. I think if GTE lose another team fight, I think that's game.
Here I am.
Although it could go either way.
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
if
tower
we-
is under attack.
If we get a clear team fight either way, then it's going to be game either way at this point. I don't know. I think between Clockwork and Omni Knight, I think NG would have it in a straight up team fight. If there's no significant mistakes made, I think NG is going to have a team fight. NG seem to, usually they're all together. We've got at least 4 together. We've got one lagging behind a little bit, but it's Clockwork and he can initiate from long distance. Whereas GTE, we're spread out much more. I mean, we've got Rubik is miles away.
Blaze here.
At the minute, they've not got a lot of vision either. If Rubik got caught out there, he'd be dead. He'd be an easy kill. And then suddenly we're 4 on 5. Just as this is my first, I'm just going to quickly drop into the options and change the scrolling speed. I've not been doing it manually. Camera speed. Let's try that. Actually, that's all the way down. Much better, much smoother. I know I've just been following hero perspectives, but now we're getting into the Rex. Yeah, that Rex is going to go down easy. We've got Shadow
Dyer's
Shaman.
top barracks have fallen.
No scepter yet, but he's maxed out the
Dyer's
Serpent wards
top
now,
barracks
so
have
take the Rex
fallen.
down in seconds. Nice wards as well. I do like the wards. Dragon wards. And Victor getting out, getting too far forward there, way too far forward. He's going to die. He's in trouble. What's that? Oh, we've got a serpent steal from Rubik. He's gone down, but nice steal. It's just free gold for Shadow Shaman though.
For justice.
Yeah, that Omni Knight is not even popped up yet. Nobody's got low enough.
Dominating.
Not even close. I mean, Shadow Shaman's getting a bit risky, but yeah, that's way too one-sided. I mean, at this point,
Dyer's middle
all
tower is
Bristleback
under
can do is
attack.
sit in spawn.
Dyer's
wait
middle
till the
tower
end.
has fallen. Dyer's
No
bottom
way, that's
barracks
way
are
too
under
bold.
attack.
To be honest, they were going to take the Ancient before anyone else spawned back.
Mega kill! Dyer's ancient is under
Nobody's
attack.
got- Nobody has buyback ready.
And it's up.
Buyback. No. They're screwed.
Dyer's ancient is under attack.
What a
Radiant
What a
victory.
turnaround from NG there, though. That was an excellent turnaround. You know, more than 20,000. I mean, if I were to look at the graphs again, we've got 12,000 down to 12,000 up, so 24. No, more than that. 25,000 swing on XP, and the same on gold. 25,000 swing. That's a massive swing from NG there. You know, laning phase GTE had it definitely, but massive swing up to the once we get into the team fights by NG. Excellent gameplay there. Look at this, there's not even that farmed on. Clockwork's still below 100 last hits. He was really struggling against the Bristleback in the start. I mean, look at the supports here though. The supports here have been getting nothing at all. Whereas if we, you know, compare that to Shadow Shaman. I know Shadow Shaman's a pusher though. He does tend to farm more, but I would have expected the Venomancer to get much more farm than he did have. But still, hardly anyone denying. Bristleback for GT was denying quite well in the laning phase, but I suppose it's not so important afterwards. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching, guys. I hope the stream has come through reasonably smooth. It's the first time I've done it with the current setup I've got. So please let me know how it goes, and I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later, guys.